For this assignment, you'll need to create several screenshot images of your learning management system tools. I'm going to recommend you use TechSmith Snagit. There are many software products that are capable of capturing a screenshot image. You're welcome to use any product that you want that works for you. However, if you opt to use another product, you need to be self-sufficient and the product needs to have the capabilities to complete the assignment. Here are the instructions on how to use TechSmith Snagit to do a screenshot capture image. Be aware that software products are continuously being updated, so there's no way that these instructions can be 100% accurate. These instructions should serve as a place to get you going, and you should refer to the tutorials or search online if you find any differences. To complete this project, you'll need to purchase Snagit. We use Camtasia and Snagit in many of the IDL classes. The most cost-efficient place to purchase Camtasia and Snagit is from the Academic Superstore. The Academic Superstore Camtasia Snagit College Student Bundle are fully functioning products and are much less expensive than anywhere else you can purchase this software. Go to the Academic Superstore website and search for the Camtasia Snagit College Student Bundle to find the most current version of the software. To get started with the screenshot images for each LMS tool, you should type the numbered step-by-step instructions on how to create and/or use the Learning Management System tool. These step-by-step instructions will eventually be added to your Google Sites electronic portfolio. But for now, you need to add numbers to your screenshot image that match your corresponding step-by-step written instructions. Next, you need to launch your learning management system and open your tool to show how to create and/or use. I would recommend resizing your window to get the learning management system so that it's smaller. Taking a screenshot of a tool that's the entire size of the computer window would result in a ridiculously large-sized files. Each of you has an empty D2L practice shell in the iContinuous term of pilot that you can use to develop your D2L tools. You need to apply for your trial LMS2 to create your LMS2 tools. Use TechSmith Snagit to capture the LMS tool screen by launching the TechSmith Snagit. Select Image on the left-hand side. Select Region under the selection. Under the Effects and Share, select None. Come over, click Capture. When you capture the Learning Management tool, add about a ½ inch to the top so that you can have room to add a title to identify. Click Capture. Your mouse turns into a selector. Start in the upper, drag from the top left to the bottom corner. This will capture this part of the screen and launch it in TechSmith Snagit Editor. It's not uncommon that you need to do more than one screen capture to grab the parts of the screen needed to correspond to the step-by-step instruction. Upload all necessary screen captures. You need to add a small ½ inch title at the top of the image that identifies the learning management system and tool using in the text tool. Make sure there's enough contrast that the text is readable. Here's how to add it. First, you need to add a color background to ensure there's enough contrast between the background and the title, the text title. Select Callout on the top nav bar. The Callout menu launches on the right side menu, and you may need to drag the options to show all the callouts. So we will come up here and click on Callout. And on the right-hand side, we're going to use one of these rectangles and I will add it to the top there. And then we can go ahead and go into the properties to select the different colors. That's the tool properties down there. And in this case, for the fill, I'm going to go ahead and select blue, and the outline will be black. And the shape will come over here. I would recommend sticking with either a rounded rectangle or a traditional rectangle. In this case, we'll go with rounded. And we need to go ahead and add text. So we'll click on text and draw it for the same shape. And I'm going to go ahead and type in D2L drop box tool. And we can select that text. You can come over here to the properties and we can make the font size bigger. We can make the font size color different color if you want. But in this case, we want it to be high contrast, so we will stick with white. And so therefore, we have a title at the top with the name. You need to use the magnifying tool to enlarge and highlight at least one area in an image. And here's how to add the magnifying tool. Click on the magnifying tool. If you're not seeing it on the toolbar, click on More and come down and select Magnifying. It should add it temporarily to the toolbar. Click on Magnify and then come down to the styles and select the style that you wish. You can have it highlight in circles, you can do it in squares, or with a shading. So in this case, we want it to be clear, and I'm going to go ahead and select, let's see, bear with me, all of these above. Let's do this one. So we're going to highlight the save and close, and it puts it over there. We can move it. You see it's added it off of the canvas. So we're going to go ahead and click on move, and we will move this over here first, and then move the, it's a little weird with the moving. So bear with me while so we will, and then move it up there, and then come back. We're going to move the save and close, and there we go. It highlighted the save and close, and that's how you do the magnifying tool. You need to add numbers on the LMS tool screenshot that will match the corresponding step-by-step written instructions on how to create and or use each tool. To add the numbers, you should use the step tool. And here's what to do. You click on the step tool in Snagit Editor Toolbar. If you don't see it, click on More, go ahead and click on Step, and it temporarily adds it to the toolbar. You can, once you click on steps, you get the style options that are available. So I want numbers, not letters, and it comes in different shapes and different options. I want rounded, and red works for me. So as you click, it will sequence the numbers. So after one, so the first thing you need to do is name the tool. So we need to right click and restart the sequence. Okay, first we need to name it. Then we need to give a due date. Then we perhaps need to add instructions. Then do the availability, submission and completion, and evaluation. And the last thing will come down here as save and close. And those numbers will match what we originally wrote for the step-by-step instructions. And that's how you add the step-by-step numbering.